So the other day we had a company reach out to us and they wanted us to do a video for one of their products. I don't think the product's released yet. I'll put more in the description if you're interested. I have to be quiet because the kids are in bed. So what this is a reverse osmosis drinking filter, right? Filters your water through reverse osmosis. But what makes this one a little special, a little different, is that it also can heat water. And it can heat water at very specific temperatures. This is under the sink. You have a separate faucet. And apparently, it gives you fairly instant hot water up to like 203 or 207 degrees. I'll put the correct number. All you know that this is a temporary kitchen for us. So the install, like my water lines down here are temporary. I didn't try to make this look good or anything. I just wanted it to work. And same goes for this. So I'm gonna do some things that may be a little bit different than the normal install. I wish I would have done this before the kids went to sleep. Sarah's not gonna be happy. You can see I didn't quite measure very good. Something went wrong. I found it perfect first time. Alright, so the first thing you really got to do is sit down, and this is like the mechanics of the whole thing as far as your cold water line going through here, going to your sink, back to your sink, and then this is the offshoot for the reverse osmosis machine. Yeah, this is probably the most difficult part of the whole thing, and it's not difficult. You know, you just wrap some Teflon, screw things fairly tight, and it's watertight. And I could do like a that's how I check all my plumbing parts. It's like so watertight, it's never gonna leak. Okay, let's go install that. So I'm gonna give myself plenty of room. If I cut that little blue pipe right in half, that should give me plenty of space to do everything that I need to do. If you can kind of envision what I just did there, water lines coming in, and I used to just, be hooked right to this and go over to the sink like normal. And all I did was divert it now. And I put a little valve where this is going to be able to go to the reverse osmosis. Just like that. That's all. Easy peasy. So I'll get that down there. Okay. I'll need you to hold that while I'm doing the nut part.
I think the top, actually, the top swivels, so you can move out.
Oh, okay. So that's good then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't go through both sides, yeah?
Yeah, right. No, they say that in the directions. Don't go through both sides. The trick would be is how do I know that that's lined up to the hole? You know?
Well, if you take it out, then you might be able to see.
Oh, take the whole. Yeah, good idea. Tighten that down tight,
Yeah.
So you just plug it in. Then you pull it out a little bit. Snap in the ring. That's all it takes. The drain line is hooked up. So now we got the water supply is the white hose. The drain line is the gray hose. We got the hot and the cold, and the power. That's it. Now it's the fun part. One thing I wanted to quickly mention here, because I'm watching this video multiple times as I'm editing, that whole install only took 15 minutes from beginning to end. It was very, very simple. You will be with this company buying these things, this is good for 1,600 gallons or 12 months. That's almost a year. Gives you model number, part number. That's kind of nice. I like that. Yeah, that's, obviously a very watertight thing. I'm going to run out of finger room, I think, for the drain, but we'll make it work. Hot clicks in, and then the drain. You could cut those pipes and get them shorter, but I'm not going to do that, because if we go to install this in our kitchen 2 years from now, that's where we're going to need these. They only give you a couple extra, but that's nicer.
This is right where I put just random stuff. Look at necklaces, toys. Alright.
So water's all on. Okay. Four, three, two, one.
So the unit must be
Full.
I'm assuming.
We're waiting for this to heat up still. It's been a couple minutes. It's at 170 degrees or so. I would have to research this to confirm, but they're telling me this is the first reverse osmosis machine that can heat water instantly. So all RO systems on the market right now just do cold water for drinking, where this can do hot water for, tea, coffee. You can make oatmeal, well, whatever else you want hot water for. A reverse osmosis filtration system is pretty much known nowadays as one of the most effective and thorough ways to purify your drinking water. It takes your drinking water through a very complex filtration system where organics, chlorine, odors, and tastes are removed, only leaving you with fresh, drinkable water. The K6 also has a very easy to use smart display. To further explain this smart display, I think it's best just to show you. This is what it looks like all the time until you touch one of these buttons, and then it wakes right up. It tells you the temperature of the water inside of the tank. It tells you about the filter. This little blue KJF button will change colors as the filter gets older. And if you want to use it, you do have to hold this button down, which unlocks it, and then you can get hot water. And if you want cold, obviously you just hit the cold button. As you can see, it's very responsive. Oh yeah, I picked the picture right up. It's almost at 203 too. It's at 197 now. So it's at 199. It's close. A couple other things, I guess. It has a 2-to-1 pure to drain
Output?
I don't know.
Ratio?
I'll just explain it real quick because I didn't quite understand it. When your water's going into this thing, it's filtering it. Now, some water comes out for you to drink and some gets drained out. So you get 2 parts to drink to 1 part to drain. I don't know if you should look at the 1 part draining as a waste. Technically, it's a waste product, I guess, but you are filtering your water to make it safe and drinkable. The last thing I'd like to mention is that this is a tankless system. And on the left here, you can see what that might look like. It's just one single thing. It's still large, but it's much smaller than the alternative, which is a tanked RO system, where you have a reservoir that holds water and then the filters. As you can see, your main benefit from a tankless is you save a ton of space. I feel like it really consolidates everything, and it looks pretty good. Looks pretty professional underneath your sink. That's got to be ready by now. Yeah, 203. So now we know that the internal temperature of that water in there is 203 degrees. We just unlock it, right?
Yep, 1 second.
And then
within 10 seconds you can make the hot water go.
Oh, you can't. It's telling you as it goes. Oh, it's hot. It's steamy. It's saying 199, 203, 199, 203. Yeah, that's... Oh, jeez. You just dripped that on me. So we got the temperature guy in there. It's reading on this at 188.
Well, I mean, your cup is going to cool it down.
Oh.
You know.
Okay, so let's let the cup warm up and we'll do it again. See how I'm doing that and I'm not burning it? I've got the tip at right in there as it's coming out, and it's giving me a 197 reading. So not quite 203. Very responsive. I like that. If you'd like more information on the K6 from Waterdrop, I'm going to have some links in my description where you can go and you can learn even more all about it. It's very, very good website, very thorough. We really like this system. I think it's important to have something like this, and I think some people could really use something like this. So check it out. But now I believe it's time to get back to work. So we'll see you all later, and have a great week.